Hey guys, this is the third video for Surrender by Cheap Trick, and what we're going to go into here is everything starting really from here to the end of the song is in a key a half step higher than we've been playing in, meaning everything is raised up one fret. So if you can kind of actually just listen to the song and go through it, you can probably figure it out pretty easily. But I'm going to go ahead and walk you through it just to make sure that you've got it. So remember, everything's just up one fret. So we're going to go into the verse here, and normally we've been playing the verse starting right here with the B5 chord, which is the 2nd fret and 4th fret on the A and the D string, going and then down. Like that. Everything is up one fret now, so it's going to be just like this. Okay, so that's all there is to it. It's not too hard, but let me go through the frets just to make sure you got it. Our first chord, remember that we're starting on the verse here, so our first chord is 3rd fret on the A string, 5th fret on the D string, and you're going to palm mute it 8 times. Okay, then move up. That's a C5, by the way. Then move up to a G5, 3rd fret on the thick E string, 5th fret on the A string, palm mute it 8 times. Okay, then you're going to go down to 1st fret on the E string, 3rd fret on the A string, and palm mute that 8 times. Okay, and then the last chord here, back to the first one. Okay, so it's back to the C5, it's 3rd fret on the A string, 5th fret on the D string, and we're going to do that same rhythm that we've always done. The key has changed, but the rhythms and stuff are the same. So it's going to go. Remember that? Now, so you're going to go through that and play it twice. So. And then you do that again. Okay? Now we get into the next part of the verse. And you'll recognize it. I'm not going to play it, show you again on the other key. I'm just going to go straight to the key we're in now. And we're going to go to 1 and 3, that F power chord. And it's going to be palm mute, 8 times. Then go up to 3rd fret and 5th fret on the same strings. And then back down to 3rd fret on the A string, 5th fret on the D string. And then you play it again, but you can choose to either go or just palm mute 8 times. Okay? I want to leave a little room for embellishment for you if you just want to kind of change your sound up a little bit. So either one will work. Now, you play that 2 times. So that's just like we played. The reason I'm not going into too much detail this time is because we've already played this. We've only raised it up 1 fret. Okay? So you shouldn't have too much of a problem. So that takes care of the verse. And that's the last time you play the verse. Okay? So now we're going to go into the chorus. But the chorus is up a key too. So everything that we played in the last chorus is the same, but it's up 1 fret. Okay? So we're going to start, as you probably guessed, on the 3rd fret of the A string and the 5th fret of the D string with that same rhythm. Okay? Then you're going to go to 5th fret on the E string and 7th fret on the A string. Okay? Then you're going to go down to 3rd fret on the thick E string, 3rd fret on the thick E string, 5th fret on the A string, same rhythm. Then down to 1st fret on the E string, 3rd fret on the A string. Remember, we palm mute those, okay? So 8 palm mutes on that chord. So, okay, that's the first time through the chorus chord progression. Then the second time we go through it, you remember how we did that. Go back to your first chord, play it the same. Second chord, 3rd chord. Now remember when we go to this chord, we're palm muting, but we're staying 4 times as long on this chord, the same way we did last time in the other key. So sit there and palm mute it, and it's 32 of them, okay? You got a crescendo that come off that palm mute for those last 5 or 6, okay? So that's the chorus. Now, we do have a new part here in the bridge, okay? Basically, the bridge sounds like this. Okay. Now, what I'm doing there is 3rd fret on the A string, and you'll recognize this part in the song. It's hard to miss. So 3rd fret on the A string, 5th fret on the D string, and you're going to do that rhythm that you're used to doing by now. It's just, okay? And then you're going to go to 1st fret on the E string, 3rd fret on the A string, play that same rhythm, back to the 1st chord. Now, right here, you're going to go to the 3rd fret on the E string and 5th fret on the A string. You're going to hold off for just a second and then start. It's kind of like you're starting the measure late, so it might feel a little weird, but that's what you do. And you go, I think it's 7 of them, because we're leaving out one, let's see. Yeah, we're leaving out one strum. We're starting 1 beat late, so you have to leave out one of those strums, but it's the way they do it. And you do the thing 2 times in a row. So what it ends up sounding like is this. Okay? So that's the bridge. Now, we're about to end this song. The way they do it is right after the bridge, he goes into the chorus again. And he actually plays it 7 times in a row. But when I say 7 times, I only mean he actually plays the first half of the chorus. If you'll remember correctly, the chorus is split into kind of 2 sections. You've got the first one, which goes, and then the second time you go through it, you stay on that bottom chord 4 times as long, right? Well, what you're going to do here instead is never go to that second time. You're just going to keep using this first one. So you're going to play this. 7 times in a row. And around time 6 or 7, you'll hear it start to fade out. And by the end of the 7th, you can't really hear it anymore. So basically, there's no exact stopping point. You just kind of fade out, okay? Although if you're playing with a band of yours, or even just by yourself, you can just pick 6 or 7 to stop on, okay? So you just do that a bunch of times in a row. And again and again and again, just 7 times, okay? Now, what I'm going to do is make one more video. I realize I've taught everything here that I need to teach, but just to give you an extra little bit of help, I'm going to slow the song down. I've got some software to do that, and I'm going to play along with it for I don't know, probably about 75% speed, something like that, as a practice tool for you to see how everything fits together. I'll go ahead and apologize now if I make a mistake, because I am doing it live and I don't want to keep recording over and over. So if I make a mistake, I'm just going to keep going through it. But I've got some tabs right here that I wrote down earlier, so I should be able to keep it pretty straight. So once you got everything memorized, use that as a practice tool, okay? It's about 75% of the speed, so you won't have to be quite as good as full speed to be able to do it. So